show yourself in the video?
How to show myself? I need to manage camera, manage interview. Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I am here with my old friend Joe. If you don't know who he is, he actually was my very first guy on YouTube when I only had a few subscribers. And you were the first Kenyan, and now this is the second Kenyan. A lot of people actually in my Instagram Q&A asked why are you buying so many Kenyans. So as an introduction, this is a Kenyan, no, it's not Ultimate, it's a Kenyan Aeroad CF.
Kenyan Aeroad CF SLX.
Oh my god, Kenyan Aeroad CF SLX. Okay, Joe, over to you.
So hello, thank you for inviting me again. So where do I start? So this is a Kenyan Aeroad CF SLX 8 Di2 version. It is a S size, bought from Kenyan. I ordered in January. Ordered from January and just came in October. So there's a pretty long wait on this. So how much I paid? The price is very hot. You want to make a guess? Very hot.
Very hot. I would say 10,000.
No lah, not 10,000 It was just around 8.
Wow.
Really, it's exactly the price after everything I paid for including GST, shipping fee and all. This bike is the bike that I'm actually looking for. Ever since the first video that you helped me to review the one that I mentioned before, the red and black one. So after getting this bike, I actually went to PPF the whole bike because I'm very afraid of scratches. So you can see from the bling And also I did some upgrade. You can't see maybe the bottom bracket I changed to ceramic C-bear. As mentioned just now, it is a Flash 800 integrated light. You can see I just show you. It is just like that. You can just put it back magnetic. Yeah.
Really big.
Yeah, quite big and it is 800 lumens. The battery lasts, if I just put it on a low light mode, it will last about 4.5 hours only It won't last very long This is a 2 cycling camera. It is a 1080p HD camera, and the battery life is just crazy I would say.
Good crazy or bad crazy?
Good crazy.
Okay.
You can see it's quite bulky, but also because the battery life is, just imagine, it's 8.5 hours of charging. 8.5 hours of light with recording. The saddle is SLX power mirror saddle, 143mm width, and the weight is about 190 to 200 gram I would say it's comfortable I would say it's comfortable, but a bit too comfortable for me, because maybe for myself I prefer a harder base one. Yeah, I think this is too soft. Stages, is it stages? Shit, I forget what's that. Yeah, let me see. Stages, yeah. Sorry. Stages left crank power meter. Because previously I used the Dura-Ace 2-sided power meter. For me, I think it seems about the same The accuracy is still there, because for this Stages power meter, it's really quite accurate also This is the DT Swiss ARC 1400. It's 62mm deep. So when I'm on the highway, when a truck pass by, I can actually feel the side wind I can almost get blown off And also, yeah, the bar is also extendable. You can actually see, you can't see now because if you unwrap the bar tape, the bar you can choose the length So it's about 3, if not wrong, it's around the minimum is about 370. So I put it to 390 and also up to 420 and maybe 440 Yes, the width of the handlebar can be adjusted. Yeah, then the cables, finally I got it integrated That's what I wanted since the start. And also the bottle is pretty much the same as the previous one, the Aero Elite bottle. And the power meter on the left side is also, I used back the same one originally stock, it came with a Cell Italia saddle, SLR saddle but I changed it away. And there's no mount on it. Fully stock, there's also the original OSPW and normal Shimano bottom bracket. Then the rest is pretty much the same without the PPF of course. The PPF, because this is white color so if there's any dirt, if I don't know, I heard from people saying that if you don't clean the dirt on time, the dirt will actually sink into the frame and become a bit yellowish dirty. So you can't actually clean it properly So that's why I just want to do a full PPF on it It's about 410. I did it from Bike Angels. I'm 178 and the height, the size is size S, which is just nice for me. Who doesn't want to upgrade? Previously as mentioned, I want to change from mechanical to electronic, and also cable internally integrated lah. I mean, I wanted to get a Venge also. I mean, you went with me lah. But after that, I checked my bank account. Oh, not enough money, so just use this. The frame is exactly the same. So many people may ask lah, why I keep changing from Canyon, all the same brand. It's also mostly because one thing is the weight lah. The weight isn't too heavy, and also the aerodynamic. I feel like I don't have to push too much wattage to actually push to a certain speed. And also cable lah. The cable internally grated. I mean, for me, aesthetically, it's quite important. So I built this white color quite long already lah. I own the one that you reviewed before, the CFSL7. And I also owned before the CFSLX9, the blue-black color one, which is the older model lah. Not fully integrated, fully cable integrated, but it's a Dura-Ace Di2. I mean, one thing is, if you manage to place order, is quite lucky because this is always out of stock. So if you manage to see it in stock, you just place an order. After a while, they will tell you actually whether it is confirmed. So once the order is confirmed, you have to make payment. After making payment, it will come about, I would say, 1 to 2 weeks time lah. It's quite fast lah. The shipping fee is quite fast, but on how long their order process is another factor lah. So after it come already, the UPS shipping company will actually ask for the taxation lah. Like they have to pay them a fee, which is about 7% of the total charge. When the bike arrives, of course it comes in a bike guard lah. The handlebar, they already removed the handlebar. So handlebar, the seat post, everything is removed. So you have to set it up yourself lah. Because they can't really actually just fit the whole bike inside. The bike guard is to a certain dimension. The weight of the bike, I think not very light. So I would think about around 8 kg, yeah. Because there are many times that I've faced a lot of crosswinds, especially when those trucks pass by me. It's terrible. I still love it because I can still go up slope, climb quite fast, and I mean I'm not fast I mean the bike is fast. Yeah, so it's still very very nice for me.
It's an interesting part, man. Let me look for those questions. Okay, guys, Instagram Q&A. If you want to ask your questions, follow me on Instagram and you will get the chance to roast my interviewee. Are you ready? First question, how does it feel versus your previous mechanical group set?
Okay, first thing is, of course, the shifting. I would say it's much faster. I mean, there's the point of electronic shifting versus mechanical. But also, you have to take note that electronic shifting, one day it will run out of battery, so if you forget to charge, then that's it for you lah. Because you know, a lot of my friends keep poisoning. We keep poisoning each other lah. So I think it's worth it lah.
Is the stem length customizable when you order it, or is it at your own cost?
For this, I actually didn't ask leh. I didn't ask to whether the stem length can be changed or not. You can try to ask Canyon if you want, but because I'm not sure about this. But the width of the handlebar is adjustable lah.
This one is funny, wait. Bro, why your saddle tilt pointing downwards? Why is it not horizontal?
Okay, one thing is I'm used to the saddle pointing a little bit more downwards, because if I put it a bit too horizontal, my boss would be quite painful lah.
Were you able to buy the bike immediately after you decided to buy this?
No, bro. Canyon is all about out of stock. So even if you sit there and camp for a few months, you still won't be able to get this lah. Just imagine I ordered this in January. It only come in October, so it's a 10-month wait lah.
So when you order it in January, you don't even know when they will actually ship it. You are just placing your order. Do you have to pay a deposit?
I mean, when the order is confirmed, you only need to pay after before they are confirmed they're going to ship out. So if they are not going to ship out yet, you don't have to pay anything. October lah, because October they confirm that they are going to ship out. So October then they ask you to pay for the full amount. I mean, yeah, the amount of money lah.
I don't think you can answer this question because he asked, how does the ride quality for this compared against a Venge?
I mean, this question, you want to pass me a Venge, I write for you, then I can compare lah. Because I don't have a Venge yet.
Why the aero bottles? Does it actually make you faster, or does it just increase your style points? Ooh.
I mean, for what I mentioned previously, aesthetically wise, it's very important for me. So yeah, I mean, the bottle, I don't think it makes me any faster lah. But I mean, if you Google it, this bottle actually make you a little bit more faster and more aero. But first thing first is still the physical appearance.
So it's all about style. Why did you change your bike so many times?
Who is this person? I mean, backside itchy lor. Because I like to try different bikes. But at the same time, I only believe in Canyon bikes, so you can actually see I keep changing Canyon to Canyon, Canyon to Canyon.
I know you wanted to buy a Venge, unfortunately don't have. Maybe I can sell you my Venge at a premium. How is your seat post doing? Oh, because I think the last time you mentioned there were some issues with the seat post.
So as you can see, actually there's this seat post seal that they send together with this bike. This seal, you won't be able to remove it. It's already attached to the frame itself. So they actually solve this issue by telling you to when you assemble this bike, you just need to put in the clean seat post inside. It will do lah, because they actually put some loop around it, so to not cause any abrasion.
So any issues with the current seat post?
To be honest, until now I haven't really took it out to check lah. So, but there's no sound or whatever, so I don't think there's any issue for now lah.
How is the handlebar considering there is a worldwide recall? Actually, I don't know any recalls except the SL7 fork.
I mean, this question is correct. There's a recall for this adjustable length handlebar. It's because I mean, many of them mentioned that the handlebar, maybe the person they torque it too much, like they make it a bit too tight, so when they actually sprint, they actually broke. But for me, I'm not a racer lah, so I actually went to torque it to the recommended torque. So there's no issue for now also.
Is there any flex in the adjustable handlebar?
Any flex? I won't say there is any flex, but maybe if you put it to a longer width, about 440, maybe you can feel lah. But for now, I put at 390, so there isn't any flex quite stiff.
Coming soon on the website is too damn long.
Yeah, I mean Canyon is you just have to continue waiting lor. Maybe you have to wait until next year lah. I'm also not very sure about this, so yeah.
Actually, since there's a very high demand on Canyon bikes, right? Do you think if you want to sell it now, you can actually make money out of it?
I believe yes. But even if I can make money now, I won't want to sell it lah, because I waited so long for this bike. Then if I sell already, which one to go for? Venge.
Okay, so another question, another follow-up question. Once COVID is over and all the COVID cyclists are gone, do you think you still can maintain the value?
Okay, this is a good question because I actually thought about this before. I came into road cycling because of my friend lah. He actually cycled way before COVID happened, like since his secondary school days. So even though the value have dropped already, I will still be using it to also accompany my friend Terence, the S5 guy.
How much is the shipping tax? Any other hidden costs to bring the bike into usable condition?
For shipping fee wise, it's standard rate at about, including the bike guard, is 349. So you just add it together with the total bike that is shown on the website lah. Then after that, you just times another 1.07. That's what I mentioned the previous time. And you also have to factor in the UPS service admin fee lah, which is about $20 to $30, about 600 plus more.
Is it a trend to use 2 Aeroad bottles these days?
I think so. I mean, because people now want to look more fast, more aero.
2-part question. How are these beautiful wheels? And how is the stiffness compared to SL or CFR?
Personally, I would think that maybe this SLX is stiffer than the SL, and the CFR is definitely stiffer than this SLX. Because that's what they mentioned on the website lah. But who actually knows how stiff it is? I would say it's stiffer by a bit. Still okay lah, stiffer lah, because the power transfer is there mah. Yeah, I mean I don't know it myself because I'm not the one that ride every day lah.
Actually, I should put you to the test and do a blind test. You know, I put the expensive bike versus the cheaper Canyon, right? Whether you can feel the difference. My bet is I don't think you can tell any difference. It's all marketing. Does the bottom bracket creak? And what bottom bracket is this?
The bottom bracket doesn't creak, and I've changed. I mean, I mentioned just now I changed to the Seabear ceramic bottom bracket, and it's actually very smooth lah. I actually sent a video to. Have I sent it to you before? 3. Okay, but yeah, it rolled quite smoothly.
Hey, that's it, man. Oh, last question. Are you subscribed to my channel?
Definitely, bro, since the start.
Yeah, man, you were like I mentioned earlier, you're the very first guy that actually kind of trusted me. I hope this is not the second time and you will come back with more other bikes. Maybe when Canyon release another bike, you'll be the first one. Thanks for coming out. It's been a great session. Yeah, if you guys want me to review your bike, follow me on Instagram and DM me. It'll be a very fun session.